Hey everyone, welcome back to another fantastic Tranter show video, and today we're going to be looking at the building the Ultimate Series X. Obviously some of the accessories here which we'll be using will work on the Series S, but the main couple of things will only be Series X exclusive, which I will mention the ones that will only work for the Series X. So the couple of things I was looking at to build on Ultimate Series X, I'm not really too bothered about skins. If you want a skin, go for it. I just don't really like none of the skins at the moment. The other thing I was looking at to build at the Series X is light. So the first thing I did was Google LED light mod for the Series X, and it's come up from a website. It's actually by some bloke in America, I want to believe it's come from. And what this is a platform for your Series X to go on, which this will light up. And in this bit, I'm going to go at the back, you can find, which I will show you the setup in a minute. It goes into the back at the top of the fan, and then obviously you got your USB plug-in to plug in for your USB. I also got a USB extension on the back, so to get more USBs at the back. So you got the you obviously got the USBs at the back. I also bought a USB extension just to help out with the extra USBs which I need for this case was this one. We also got a so we got a USB extension at the back. If you want more USBs around the front, this is probably one of the best locking USB adapters. Again, I'll make sure there will be links down below for all these things. You also got a USB extension on the front, which honestly, if you're using two controllers at once, or you've got a couple of controllers needing one charge, this is probably one of the best USB adapters you can buy. Again, I'll make sure all this is linked down below. I'm not sponsored by any of the companies, I'm just saying as all. I just, you know, this one blends in a bit more paid of having a USB extension at the front, and then, you know, having it look wiry. Also, to build the Ultimate Series X, we also need more storage expansion. This is the 1TB Stargate hard drive. This is the only one I actually currently do as I'm making this video. We also got a USB 3.0 hard drive, which I think is like 3 or 4 terabytes, and we also got that connected with the Series X. I had on my Xbox One and just, you know, unplugged it from my Xbox One to my Series X, no problem. And obviously that's got all the Xbox One games, 360s and originals, and then obviously you get the Stargate hard drive and your built-in hard drive there, which you wanna ideally to keep the Series X/Series S's games on this hard drive. Obviously, because this hard drive acts the same as a Momo hard drive in the Series X, which will give that quick speed, quick loading times, etc., etc. Like, you know, it gets all that, you know, nicey stuff quicker. Another couple options which I wanted to do to build the Series X, to build this Ultimate Series X, was to look at different controller adapters. On my channel I made a bunch of videos about different controller adapters, how to use a certain controller with a Series X. Made a couple of them. So obviously you got a different type of controller adapters. We got the Brock. I don't know if I'm saying the name right on that one, but this one is from the this one actually allows any controller, like a PS4 controller, PS3, Xbox 360, and even Xbox One controllers to work on a Series X, Xbox One, as well as 360, I believe. So this one is purposely designed for Xbox in mind. If you own different consoles, then maybe you want to look at something either like the Cronus Max or the Cronus Zine. I can't actually find my Cronus Zine, so that's the reason why I'm using my Cronus Max. Cronus Zine is exactly the same, it's just a little bit more easier per this, and this also allows keyboard and mouse. But honestly, the Cronus Zine is definitely a better design for that, because the Cronus Zine is it's got it all built in, like the like Max or the yeah. Then obviously you and again then we got a different one here then, which is the Max or Zax or whatever the name of the obviously I will have all these different adapters linked down below. And again, this one is a little bit more expensive. I think the prices go for these. I believe the Cronus Max is about 50 quid. The block is about 20 quid, which is the cheapest one. Hence why I like it. And then this one is the most expensive one because this one is purposely designed for keyboard and mouse working on consoles. Yeah. I think at the moment these sports, this adapter as well as the Cronus Max and the Cronus 9 sports every console on the market, except Nintendo Switch. I could be wrong, but it could, depending, if they released the update to work with the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, with us, wanting to use different controllers like a 360 controller or PS3 controller or PS4, I think we're still waiting on updates for the PS5 controller to get working on them. But like obviously them are, different ways to get different options, and obviously there's like I made plenty of videos on the channel, so if you want to click on the channel and just scroll and watch them, you can literally find different videos. So there's no way to this except bring a original Xbox controller to a Series X. It's actually buying the remastered one which they released 2 to 3 years ago, which is the Duke. It's the Duke controller. Again, they recently made a remasters for this for the Series X, for the Xbox One family, but like enough the Xbox One controllers will work on the Series X and the vice, as well as the Series X controllers will work on the Xbox One. So we at the moment you got the green one, you got the plain black one, as well as a red one, and I know they are doing another two which is going to be black and white, which I can't wait to get my hands on them ones because them ones will look different. They're a celebration for the 20 years of Xbox, and I can't wait to get my hands on them ones. They're going to be look nice for my Duke controller collection. If you want other controllers on the market, you have got the Xbox customized lab controller. So this one has actually just been designed for my missus, and obviously on the bottom of it it's got our date we got together, as well as all the colour theme on the back of it and the front. It's all the ones that she picked and I paid for it. So if you want something a bit more customised, a bit more meaningful, you obviously got the Xbox customized lab. Again, pretty good quality, not cheap. I think it's like extra 20 quid I think on top of the original price. I could be wrong. Also I will leave the customized lab link down below. Not sponsored by Microsoft, but I will do it just to give you guys know where you can go to buy them. And obviously if you want something a bit more comfortable, or if you're more of a delete gamer or a bit more of a pro gamer, then the Delete controller. You obviously have got other companies that does them or makes other versions of the Delete controller, but when you call them Delete controller, they're more scuff. If you want, a scuff controller, then obviously you got them ones, as well as you got the official like Microsoft version of them, which is the Delete controllers. You also got the Series 2 and the Series 1, and then this one is the Series 2. I have also owned the Series 1, but I use the Series 2. The Series 2 is so much of a massive improvement over number 1. And I prefer this because this just got a lot more grip pit of a normal controller. So the grip for me is a big important thing, especially because my hands do get sweaty quite easily. So having an extra grip is worth it for me. So now that we have talked about the things that we wanted to do for the Xbox, it's time to get building. So I will leave a link down below to that USB extension. You can use any as long as it's a USB 3.0. You can use a 2.0, but if you want to actually use the extra hard drive space, then you will need a 3.0. I bought a 3.0 purposely because I got my hard drive plugged into it, which you can see the cable now. Actually, I don't know if that's my. I think it is. Yeah, I want to say that's my hard drive cable. So what we are going to do right now, and I got you there, we are going to just grab my Stargate hard drive. Unplug it. There we go. I've got the little hard drive plugged in now to the back. Gets in to do a full proper shutdown. That way you can't break your Xbox. At least, hopefully you can't break your Xbox. Right now, all you do is under there, put the Series X properly on the stand. And we are going to do is then on the back of the Series X, this little gap, which on the back of the Series X, just like this little gap, which is designed up if you put something on your console, for example, a game. Which I'll grab it now. For like a game, it is designed. If the fan on top is blocked by something, then it's designed for that air to still go out and in, as well as. I'm just too sure, but I think they purposely designed the top fan of the cage then to bend in a little bit, so it's able to still shoot air up. Yeah, it's a nice little trick there from Microsoft. Hence why we're able to do this little cool mod. Now we're gonna get the USB plugged in. And then we're going to turn on the lights. How does that look on camera? I think you get the bottom light and you get the top light, which will show you in a minute. So the other thing I'm going to plug in is our USB extension at the front. Bam. Now look at that, it's even got a green light to match with it. So now we get to our Xbox back on. So for our controller adapter, I am going to go with the block adapter, only simply because the Chronis Max as well as the Zane will require a Xbox One controller, well, Series X controller, Xbox One controller, so I'm going to go with the block adapter. So here we just to plug it in. Plug it in, and then for the example I will be going with is a 360 controller, a 360 wired controller to be exact. You can use wireless as well for the PC wireless adapter. Now look at that. And now we got our 360 controller working out all nice. So that is the LED lights on the top. Obviously, I know, obviously you've got that green little plastic there, but you obviously got that proper light, which looks really nice at night. Obviously, when it's kind of daylight, the way it is now, it doesn't really look that nice, but obviously it's still a nice, cool little thing to have, especially when you game in late at night, and especially if you want to make your Xbox look more like a PC. I think that actually. Which now once you go to our monitor, and look at that. Now to control that works. So you've got our options between our delete, our duke, as well as our custom. We also got our 4K TV, 4K 60 frames per second with HDR10, which is exactly what you need for your Series X or Series S. Actually, for the Series S, you could go a bit lower. Which is Samsung, I think this one is. We've also got our sound system, which my one's a little bit older, but does the job. We also got a couple of speakers at the top, a couple of speakers around the room. I also got a 2 HDMI way, which is on the floor somewhere, which then one splits into my gato and eventually into my monitor, and then obviously you got one going straight to the TV. The one to the TV set to 4K, so it's able to give me 4K graphics, and obviously the HDMI splitter does support HDMI HDR10 as well as 60 frames per second. It was not one able to do this, and both screens are just like no lag in between playing between both screens. You can literally pull both screens at the same time and you get like that same action time. I also make sure I will leave a link down below as well for the HDMI splitter which I'm using for my recording setup. But also, like I said, we have all got it all going on here. Ignore the desk, it's a bit messy. I need to resort it out, but I'm not had a chance yet. Now so you got Shelby being nosy. He's always nosy. So yeah, I think that will do it for our building our Ultimate Series X. Like I said, we've got this LED light mod thing, we also got our controller mod thing, we also got USB expansions, moving our extra hard drive spaces, our 4K TV with good surround sound, our computer monitor with a soundbar, and obviously I hope you guys do leave a comment down below on today's video. Hopefully, it lets me know if you guys do want to see more videos like this. Any questions, again, just comment down below. Like if you did enjoy today's video. And at the moment my channel's on 565 subscribers. By the end of this year I'd like to try to reach to 700 subscribers. So let's get there, people. I reckon we can do it. By the end of 2021, 700 subscribers, we can do it. Subscribe. And obviously, if you don't have a YouTube channel, just follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and anything else down below, which is all day. And obviously, if you want extra bonus content, just follow me and Shelby on TikTok. There's a lot of TikTok videos about him, mainly. He's stealing my TikTok frame. He does not care. What do you say, Chops? And he said you should subscribe. You should do. He said if you want to see more of him, he said you should subscribe. Listen to the third eyes, people. Give him what he wants before he takes over the world. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.